Hi, my tubies, my TikTokers. SheilaTruelove here with you. No makeup, no filters. Well, I got lipstick and I put on some eyebrows. I'm going to get my eyebrows tattooed, actually. I want my eyebrows. I found somebody who I love their eyebrows. My son have the perfect eyebrows. And I'm going to get them, take a picture, tell them to put my eyebrows. So that way I can always have my eyebrows even. Because sometimes these things don't come out even. But yeah, today I'm not doing filters. I just put on some lipstick and some whatever. And that's the beauty of being a ebony melanated queen. My definition of a queen is someone who is powerful, and someone whose king is Jesus Christ. That's her king, JC. That's why she's powerful, because that's her king. She trusted him to be her leader, protector, provider, and teacher. That's the definition of a queen. But anyway, I want to talk about, these are the type of people that you need to break up with and leave these type of people alone. And I mean immediately. Okay? Because strong people, they get tired too. So you have to make sure that you check in on your strong friends, because they're always the ones who are helping everyone else. And because they always seem to have their life together, and they always seem to be the strong one and always know how to bounce back, and they're resilient, people forget to check in on them. So what this lady, I love her. She's someone I found new. Her name is Sherry, Shari. She's awesome. Anyway, she speaks with a lot of not just wisdom, but she speaks with a lot of common sense, really. And I really appreciate her, and that's why I'm sharing her message with you, because she should be heard. Without further ado, my darlings, here we go.
I tell you, the number one sign you need to get out of a relationship with somebody when it's over. When you get off the phone or you get in a conflict and you in pain, and that motherfucker don't call and check on you, don't call you back and let you sit in that shit. If you're dealing with a person, a man or a woman, that y'all having a conflict, they know you feeling some kind of way and they let you sit in that shit, they don't call you to check on you. They don't call you to reconcile it. They literally let you sit in it. You better get away from that person, because that person is showing you the signs that when it all goes down, they will step off and never look the fuck back. Won't have, you want to deal with someone that cares about the state they leave you in. Damn, me and her just had this argument. She feeling some kind of way. Let me call her and make sure shorty all right. Oh man, my baby feeling some kind of way. Let me call him and make sure he's all right and he knows I still love him. Everything's all good. But when you dealing with someone that knows your mind is all fucked up over there, and they don't call you, will let you go 2-3 days and not be calling, you better get away from that person. You better cut that shit off and get your mind right now, because it's only gonna get worse. You keep doubling down, thinking you're going to get this person to fall more in love with you, care more about you. They showing you right now how they will carry it. And there's nothing worse than loving someone in a way that they don't love you back. And if you are getting that shit on the wall right now, get the fuck out of Dodge. Matter of fact, get the power right now and break up with his ass first. Fuck his head up first. You understand? You're going to suffer anyway. Why not do it with the power? Break up with his ass right now and fuck his ego up and go somewhere and cry. But at the end of the day, you will still win because you deaded it first. Yeah, it's petty, but it's real.
Now tell me, what lies did she say? Or she's not getting, what I like about her also? She doesn't give her just, that's my viewpoint, that's my opinion. She's like me. Most of the times, I don't give just my opinion. Sometimes I do. But mostly, I've done the research. And when I'm speaking to you, I'm giving you the facts. Not a viewpoint, not an opinion, but she's right. Anytime someone claims that they love you so much, and they can see you struggling with something, because this has happened to me before, a few times, even with my so-called family members who claim they love me. But when I'm struggling through something, I don't hear from you for a week, 2 weeks, what have you. No. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a firm believer that, look, if you can't be with me when I'm at my worst, I don't need you when I'm at my best. I don't need you. When things get thick, you thin out. No. And I'm not talking about allowing someone to abuse you. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about someone you can see that they're still trying, they're struggling to get things right, and they haven't given up. And what they really need is your support. You know how when you go on Facebook and you see these women, hold on a moment, women who are with husbands who are alcoholics, and she's staying with him. She's been with him for 10, 15, 20 years. He's a drug addict, and she's still fighting with him and working with him. But yet when it comes to your family members, you have no problem calling them toxic, throwing them away. But you hang on to these no good toxic outside relationships, people who are not your flesh and blood. They're not really your flesh and blood. They're not family. They just came from around the way as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, like she said, when someone can let 2 or 3 days, 4 days pass without checking in on you to make sure that you're okay, those are not the type of people that you need to keep in your life. Not at all. Even when it's family members or so-called friends that you have a history with, it comes a time when you have to just delete and block. Delete and block. Anytime someone can let you go for months and days, that's not someone who not genuinely really care about you. They don't. And personally, me, I don't want you in my life. I don't want nobody in my life. If you can't value me, that's number one. Then come loving me. I guess if you love me, then you value me. And if you don't genuinely care, but number one with me is value. And number one, to be honest, is loyalty and integrity. That's number one with SheilaTruelove, always. Number two, you have to value me. I don't want you to tell me about it or talk about it. You have to demonstrate it. You have to show me. My love language is not words of affirmation. Mine is acts of service. And when it comes to my children, it's quality time that you spend. When it comes to a man, you want to show me? Don't tell me you love me. Show me. Gifts and acts of service. Yeah, gifts mean you got to go in your pocket, sweetheart. I can't do no cheap man. They have no problem spending money on their cars, drugs, booze, the casino. They spend money on things that they care about, things that are important to them, and things that they value. And then when his woman comes to him, he wants to be cheap and stingy. Dead that. Can't do it. No, don't have time for that. But like she says, break up with them and break up with them now.